Friends, when I shop, I love buying secondhand stuff. Is it because I'm a cheap Asian?
Yes.
It's also because it like reduces waste. Here's how we thrifted our entire apartment.
And saved 10,000.
Are you sitting on a free chair?
All we had to do was pay for delivery. It's also from someone that was actually leaving Singapore.
And then this rattan chair here.
Yeah, this is like an IKEA model that's discontinued. It was just sitting indoors and his wife wanted to get rid of it as well.
These IKEA tables, I got 2 of them for free. There's a nice Swedish couple said give them a second life and take good care of them. And I have. This couch is one of the first things we bought. A new couch like this would be $3,000. How much did you end up paying?
Paid $250.
This has actually been sitting in like a music studio for like 10 years. It's hard to get like a new couch that's comfy, so secondhand is actually better in some ways, and then so much room for a lot of guests.
Yeah, that's like the prime spot there. Everyone fights for that corner.
Everyone fights for this location. And yeah, like the value cannot be beat.
Funny story, we were at IKEA looking for a table that we wanted. And we saw this table, we thought it was perfect, like in terms of like dimensions and size, and it's not too wide. Then I went on Carousell and I searched for the exact name of this table and someone was selling it. So we got it for like half the price, which is amazing.
Very nice chair and the pattern's amazing.
Someone just wanted to change all of her dining chairs, so we got the better end of the deal, you know, at a huge discount.
This clock is one of the coolest things in the living room. It's a gift from Bella, it's vintage.
He's just been whining about wanting a clock for super long. So I just searched for something vintage online, and also his favorite color is green. So I really lucked out. I really love this shelf. It's a nice way for people to browse around and see some of the things that we like, trinkets and books.
Some of these books are like from the 1990s. So just cool, interesting, weird things people can
And
check
also,
out.
shit load of New Yorkers which we have never read because the person who used to live here has now left Singapore, but she did not cancel her New Yorker subscription. This lamp was bought by someone living in Singapore, but she bought it, like shipped it all the way from Europe to Singapore. I think the original price, we actually checked online, was about $300, but we got it for like half the price. So I follow a lot of Facebook groups, and there was this person who was leaving Singapore and she was selling all of her stock. So this was actually originally I think like $300-ish. We got it for $120.
These stools are like amongst the most incredible bargains that we, and by we, I mean Bella negotiated for almost everything. These things are made of teak. That means they will be around long after we are gone, and have been around since the Stone Ages probably. We got a set of 4 for $50. Not $50 each, $50 for 4. Air fryer. Usually costs what, $100, maybe more?
Yeah, 100-ish.
Our friend Dash got a job overseas, so she sold it to us in a panic sale. We waited till the last minute so we could drive the price down, and we got this for like $20.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play the piano. This was her birthday gift. Tell them about your birthday gift.
I've been wanting a weighted keyboard for a really, really long time. I think that was like one of the first few things we talked about when we first got together. So for my birthday last year, he very so nicely got me one. Yeah. And I got this stool, which I think was maybe $50. The lady was so nice, she gave me like a whole stack of piano books as well to ask her. Ask me, shall receive.
So this is like a gallery wall that we put together in this room. All these little postcards, these are actually free, and they're just things I picked up on my travels, so I didn't have to pay for them, but I have a little souvenir, a little memory. And this was free because my niece painted this for us. I was walking through a vintage market in London, and I saw this for sale for £3. It's an original print of the soundtrack of 2001: A Space Odyssey. I love Stanley Kubrick, I love his movies, so to be able to get this for so cheap, frame it, turn it into art, that's pretty cool. This fan was the star of my last video. It kind of got us thinking about like how important it is to get secondhand stuff, and when we looked around the house we realized so much of it is secondhand. Something we got for $150.
Having done such an amazing job in the living room, he was now bitching about how his little den here, which we call the study, does not have a rug. He was like, oh, I need some color, I need plants. And then one day I saw this Persian rug on Facebook Marketplace that we got for $170. I mean, it's amazing. It's like, you can see it's actually hand knotted. This apartment literally had nothing. So we needed to get a new mattress and a new bed frame. And I found a Noa Mattress for, I want to say $200 or $300 that was barely used. Like, this man bought it for his wife and kid that would come visit him in Singapore, but because of COVID they couldn't come visit him, so it was just like sitting in his guest room. And the frame, $150, was also from someone that was leaving Singapore, and it's in such good condition, like no pilling on the fabric whatsoever, and like, you know, a neutral color that matches like the space.
And then the side tables are work in progress.
Yeah, we intend to do some DIY work on it, like some cute wallpaper and like change the knob.
Yeah, 2 for 38. Thrifting mastery. And then one other thing we did for very cheap is this wall behind you. This wall used to be this hideous blue with a glossy finish on it, and it just made the room look tiny and it felt like you're in some type of insane asylum. But we painted it ourselves. This was $50 worth of paint. So that's just some of the stuff we thrifted. We got some pretty great deals, but more importantly, we took some stuff that otherwise would have been wasted and gave it like a second life. Some of this stuff genuinely makes us so super happy. Like every time I see a chair, I'm really happy. When I walk past the piano, I'm happy. So many other things in the house when I sit on that couch, and like, this is secondhand happiness, but it's still real happiness. Put your stuff on the market secondhand, buy secondhand. If you're interested in other stuff I've thrifted, I've done clothes, I've done watches, vintage cameras, lots of different stuff. So let me know if you want to see that. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Peace! So loud.